What the fuck is this? Bro, I don't fucking give a shit about this. Bro, I hate when this... I don't... Alright. Hold on, I need to announce my... that I'm live. A god video. I'm live on YouTube. Oh, what? I'm live on YouTube right now. Link in bio. I'm live right now. Come check me out. Can you hurry up, please? I don't have all the time in the world, man. Fucking hurry up. Fucking upload, man. You're a short. Why is it taking so long to upload a fucking short? Should take 2 seconds. 54%. It's literally been 10 seconds, yeah, it's gotten to 55%. Why the fuck does it take so long to upload a 3-second short? There we go, now it's fine. Now it's cool. Let's make a TikTok, make sure the TikTok one's uploaded. Yeah, TikTok one's uploaded. Alright. Now, I'll just fucking get on my YouTube and this shiz. My leg's itchy. Yeah, I'm in the mood for watching some Tfue videos, you know, like Fortnite videos and shit. Like, you know, Tfue, yeah. Been watching his Fortnite videos the past few days, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I think Tfue's like my favourite like Fortnite streamer, not gonna lie. So watch some Tfue videos, bro. Girl, I just spent my time. Alright. Tfue Fortnite. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, Tfue's way cooler than Ninja. He's actually really entertaining as well, even though obviously Fortnite's like very repetitive, you know, rinse and repeat games. I fucking despise some of them. Don't get me wrong, some of them are fine. You know, like Apex Legends I think is quite entertaining. But Fortnite I don't mind playing that every now and then. Like it's called Rainbow Six Siege, I don't mind playing that every now and then. But some repetitive games, like some games, I understand it's supposed to be like that, you know, it's supposed to be the exact same thing because I understand that it makes sense, right? But I'm just saying, right? Some games get very repetitive, you know. They do, like it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It's really annoying. Does fishing videos now, which is pretty cool. I wonder if he's ever caught a triggerfish.
I don't know why I'm looting this, because I know I'm just gonna get a sniper, then probably get one pump. Dualies, it's actually insane.
Honestly, I used to use dual pistols over an assault rifle. You know, every time I got dual pistols, yeah, I traded it in for a assault rifle. I don't really use shotguns anymore. I use SMGs now because in a certain way, it's technically like much better. You know, in a certain way.
All right.
Plus a rapid fire as well. I use like an SMG or like, you know, like more up close range weapons, but that's not I'm not like, sometimes I'm not good at close range, so that's what normally kills me. So
What just happened?
because I'm not using assault rifles or whatever, I'm dying much more. But again, you know, they should at least add a 6th slot, you know, just to make life easier, because there's like too many things that you want and need, you know, and you can't have all of it.
Bro.
Just at least add one more slot. Because, you know, just like a 6 slot, so therefore I can have like an assault rifle, SMG, and another gun I want, you know, for fuck's sake. Like a pistol, you know, I'm not picking up shotguns ever again. I mean, I do use shotguns when I need them, you know, like sometimes like you just drop in that you need a weapon, obviously, to fight. So I just pick one up, but I normally just like replace it, you know, and use different weapons. I just use like, honestly, because I like pistols, you know, I like pistols and stuff. In loads of video games, I like using pistols, you know, because pistols are cool. I'm just interested in guns, you know, like some people are. Honestly, Tifu's way more entertaining than Ninja, I'm not gonna lie. See, the building in Fortnite is very unique, yeah, but people are just cunts now, you know. I don't play build it mode anymore. I don't even know if Tifu yet knows there's a no building mode in Fortnite now. He probably doesn't even know what the fuck, like. Tell Tifu, yeah, what's like a modern day Fortnite feature, yeah. He probably doesn't know, or like a game mode. Ask Tifu, yeah, do you know what reload is in Fortnite? He'd be like, oh well, reloading the gun. No, I'm talking about the game mode reload. Yeah. And he probably wouldn't even know. The guy probably hasn't even played. I don't even know if he. I don't know. Yeah. So I don't play. I don't play build mode anymore in Fortnite. As I don't play. Yeah, I don't play build mode. I play zero build. Just use your environment instead. You know, what I mean, like walls have health and shit, so it's like. And more has more health than a fucking brick wall and a fucking stingy wall and shit. You know.
Oh shit, these guys fighting?
Some objects are more powerful than like just the normal like materials you build with. So. Yeah.
Please sign my peen.
What? The fuck?
In my peen.
What?
Please sign my peen.
Nah. I'd say this loot lake's better than other loot lake, you know, because obviously like, there's like more land on it, so you don't have to go in the water so much. While in other versions, that water's really annoying. So actually, So going Loot Lake is much more of a better idea, don't you think? Because like normally when you go to Loot Lake, yeah, you'd avoid the water, you know, to have like zip lines. I don't think like back then they had zip lines. But
Oh fucking god.
but traversing that water was very annoying.
You're actually kidding me?
But now that obviously you have land there, as you can see on the map, traversing the water is not as awkward as it was before. So it's like it's a much better location now, you know, don't you think? Let him die in the storm, bro. I mean, I would have run off, but I mean, I'm not Tfue, am I? So he can do what the fuck he wants. I would have just run off and let him die in the fucking storm, honestly. Unless Tfue's trying to keep him in the storm, obviously, because if Tfue runs off, the other guy's gonna run off, like, you know, run after him or whatever. So technically, what Tfue's doing is actually a good idea, in a certain sense. At the same time, like risky or whatever. I don't know. It's both and both, really, isn't it? It's a good idea, bad idea. If he runs off, he could probably get eliminated, but I mean, he can survive. He can survive the guy anyways, even with 1 health.
Kidding me? What a scumbag, dude.
You know, I wish I was this good at Fortnite, but I was only 14 years old. You know, like when it came out.
I feel like a straight bot.
I think I was like 14 years old. I was born 2005. This came out 2017, so yeah, I was like 13, 14 years old.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's so unfortunate.
I'm much better at Fortnite now than I was like back then. I'm not the best, obviously, but you know, I rate myself like a 5 out of 10. I remember how at one season, yeah, they removed all the fucking, what's it called, the movement items, and I'm like, what the fuck, why? Yeah, so because they started ramping it up after the trolleys, really. There was literally only running in a few like movement items, like shockwave grenades, I think, in season 3. Then they added the trolleys in season 4, which wouldn't really do much. The only way you could get momentum is by like going downhill. So obviously that'll make you go longer distances, but then obviously they added the golf cart and that helped out a lot and stuff. And then now they have like loads of different like flipping cars and stuff. So yeah, loads of different movement items. But back then like there wasn't really that much, and they started ramping it up after season 4 as well. You know, they added a bunch of movement items, like obviously as you saw there, hoverboards and quad crashes and stuff. You know, but that wasn't around before. But that really helped a lot with like what's called like migrating or whatever, immigration. You know. You know, I always hated the AK, like for some reason, don't know why. Always hated the heavy AK.
Alright, GG.
I don't even remember if it was even that powerful because I might actually, I would have put it up today. But the only downside is the firepower, but it would have probably had a lot of damage, don't you think? So it would have been worth it to get, wouldn't it? It would have been worth it to pick up if it had a lot of damage. But for some reason, yeah, back in the day, I hated the AK. Don't know why. I just fucking hated it.
He would boost right then and there.
I also hated the silenced pistol as well. I think, I don't know, but now I like it. You know, because like I was saying, yeah, I pick up pistols and stuff. Plus they're rapid fire as well. Like some pistols, right? I like SMGs. You know, as fast as like they shoot as fast as SMGs.
I want to play really aggressive right now.
I don't really pick up the P90 sometimes because I just like other weapons. You know.
Because the only way I'm dropping 30 is if I play like really aggressive. People are getting knocked. No, dude, it's gonna be impossible. Oh, fuck me, dude. Why?
You know, honestly, with me, yeah, I used to use those, like, I used to fucking abuse them, man.
Why, man?
I used to get those planes, yeah, and crime, like most people, like,
I could've waited, bro. I could've
just
done
use it the entire game.
I knew this shit was gonna happen.
Find one, use it the entire game, shoot the gun, and just crash it into buildings. He could have kamikaze that, bro. He would have been Japanese. But yeah, it is what it is. Honestly, I think Tfue, yeah, what he should do, right, is he should spark up another stream, right? But playing like 2025 Fortnite. That's what he should do. I'd watch it. If he streams it on YouTube, obviously. I don't know what he streamed on. Because I mean, with me, yeah, I mean, it can stream it on whatever he wants, right? But I'm just saying, like, I like YouTube more, you know. I understand that it's easy to make money on TikTok and
People just
Twitch and stuff.
die.
I think it's easy to make more money on Twitch.
I shouldn't have killed the guy in the plane. I should have went straight for these.
But that doesn't mean you can't multi-stream, you know, like Streamlabs, you know.
Unfortunate.
Because it's possible if you download Streamlabs, you can multi-stream on TikTok and YouTube and all that and Twitch. So you make like fucking 3 times the money. You probably make like $1,000 a stream each, like I don't know, like a few hundred, like just by streaming on, or I don't know, like a lot of money by streaming on all 3 platforms, which is what I might start doing. But you have to pay for a subscription to multi-stream on Streamlabs. That's why I haven't done it yet.
There's just one bot ass team left.
But yeah, like I was saying, right, I like Tfue to come back just to see what Fortnite's about now, you know, like just one stream, that's it, you know, just to check it all out and stuff. Maybe play with Ninja, I don't know. I'll play with you if you. Maybe Daquan should come back as well. Daquan should come back, like loads of other Fortnite streamers should come back. There are a few that still does play, like, you know, often, like Ninja, he still plays it, you know, till this day. Like Tim and all that, yeah. They play different games and stuff. One Fortnite streamer I can't stand here is Nicky30. He's a fucking liar as well. Do you know why? He says he's family friendly. Nothing's about him. He's family friendly. Fortnite has added like horror stuff into it. Yeah, it's not a family friendly game anymore. I understand that kids are different these days. You know, they think that horror is like kids stuff, but it's not. It's not, man. I think horror's wrong, you know. So like, Nicky30 playing a game with like horror stuff in it, you know, like horror characters like Friday the 13th and stuff, like Jason Voorhees or whatever. Fortnite's not kid friendly anymore. So the guy's on about like, the guy is so concerned about someone swearing. Do you know what a swear word is? It's just a sound. Because you can make any word, random word up right now and make it a swear word, make it mean a swear word. Fuck is just a word. If you think about it, fuck is just a word, it doesn't mean nothing. Fuck you. It's just a word, it's just a sound, really, isn't it? And the guy's so concerned about sound, you know? But has no problem with like Fortnite adding demonic shit into the game. No, he's got no problem with like Fortnite adding demonic shit into the game. Do you know that's the weirdest thing about Fortnite, right? I was saying that the other day ago, yeah. In the new jam tracks, right? They blocked out swear words, right? But then they put they put Satanism, demonic shit right in front of our faces. So apparently a swear word, right, is worse than a demon, according to Fortnite, which is weird, you know. But I don't play it for that obviously, you know. Like, I can't help what they add, you know. I understand it's a bit evil at times, but I don't play it for that, you know. I just don't get it, honestly. No, because here's the thing. I'm pretty sure Nick A30, right, has also played The Last of Us. Have you seen Last of Us? Do you know how gory that game is? That's why I stopped playing it. I don't watch Last of Us shit no more because of how fucking violent Last of Us is. If they tone down the gore a little bit more, I wouldn't mind watching it. Like some some shooter games, yeah. It's like, it's especially in some movies as well. Like do you know, like the Bad Boys movies? Like, I think it is. Do you know when like the guys shoot other guys, right? You don't see any blood, right? Obviously it's obviously it's like a age rated 18, you know. But I'm just saying, like, when in some movies and some video games, right, when you shoot another person, right, there's like no blood, you know. So it's obviously they've, like, you know, like they've made it less violent and they've toned down the violence, you know. So obviously it's a bit, it's not as violent, you know, right? But Last of Us, right, it just like amplifies that violence. It really does. Everything's fucking violent, like fucking, right. And the guys played Last of Us, like that, like, game like that, right? That gory and that, like, violent, right, on stream, and he claims to be kid friendly. That's why Nick K30 is a fucking liar. He's a fucking liar. I'm a kid friendly streamer, but you play Last of Us, which is not fucking kid friendly. And you play Fortnite, which is not kid friendly anymore. It used to be. This version of Fortnite right now, yeah, the one that Tifu's playing is kid friendly, but the 2025 Fortnite is not. That's why I can't stand Nicky 30. I'm kid friendly, mate. You don't play kid friendly games sometimes. He said Red Dead Redemption 2, yeah, it's got no fucking story. It fucking does have a story. The fuck you want about? It's got no fucking story. It's got one of the most, honestly, right? Red Dead Redemption 2, yeah, has one of the most unique, like, I don't know how to describe it, unique storylines ever. I can go on for hours, yeah, why it's unique. But,
you can sense the frustration in my flicks. Fuck, man, I should have been 30 mile. I'm pissed. I'm upset, dude.
right. Because the game, right? The game is like a. When you play it, it's got like a lot of detail, like depth to it, you know, like a lot of depth to the game, like a lot of depth to the story. You know, like Rockstar putting our faces in, or how Micah was the rat. If you play the game, you'll find, nah, there's a lot of suspicious activity going on. Yeah, there was definitely more than one person in the gang that was like giving information off to, I don't know, the O'Driscolls or the Pinkertons or the, you know, the law enforcement. That's why I keep saying to people that Trelawney is suspicious, because one of the things that actually sticks out to me about Trelawney, yeah, is like Nicky 30, right, is saying that this game is apparently fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 has no story, acting as if it's got like acting as if it's like a shit game. The thing about Trelawney, yeah, right, is Trelawney is one of them characters that you kind of forget about, because he only appears a few times in the game. He'll appear once or twice in a chapter, right? He'll appear once or twice in a chapter, yeah. Then he'll disappear again for a few hours. Then he'll appear again. What is he doing what is he doing in those spaces of time, right? I've always said the exact same thing about Trelawney, about this. I think Trelawney is a snitch or a Pinkerton, right? I think Trelawney's a Pinkerton. Do you know why? Because Trelawney's the only guy, yeah, that because here's the thing. Arthur's out and about all the time, like, you know, this and that, right? But Dutch, he doesn't question Micah. He doesn't question Trelawney, but he questioned Arthur. Right? You'll see this in the game. He questioned Arthur and he questioned John. He thinks that John and Arthur are more likely to rat than Trelawney. What happens, right, is when Dutch, right, when Trelawney's like out and about, right, Dutch, next time Dutch meets Trelawney, yeah, he just instantly, without hesitation, right, lets Trelawney know about the plans, right, and he thinks Arthur, right, he doesn't trust Arthur that much. He trusts Micah, right, and other gang members more than he trusts Arthur and John, which has been with him since the beginning of the story. If you just like, you know, like learn about the story, right? He just, without hesitation, right, Dutch tells Trelawney his plans. He just trusts Trelawney with all his heart, instantly, you know. When you look at the Pinkertons, right, and the character model, right, they're dressed up in suits. As far as I'm aware, right, I don't pay attention to everything, but as far as I'm aware, right, the Pinkertons wear different kind of suits, but it's a similar like styled suit, you know, like black suit, obviously, right? But a lot of them wear the exact same hats, and it's like this kind of ball-shaped hat, right? Trelawney, right? You'll notice how some of the gang members in the camp, right, sometimes wear different outfits, right? But Javier, right, has a ball-shaped hat, right? And Trelawney's normal outfit doesn't have a ball-shaped hat. He has a top hat, right? But if you look at the Blackwater mission, right, Trelawney's wearing a different outfit, right? And guess what hat he's wearing? A ball-shaped hat, right? Now, obviously, Sean wears a hat similar to, well, it's the exact same hat, but in a green colour to the Pinkertons, right? A ball-shaped hat, right? Like the Pinkertons, right? And obviously, Sean wasn't killed. Mac was killed. I think, yeah, like Mac was killed. Davey was killed, and Sean was captured. Maybe just to lure the gang in, obviously, you know, because they need a bait to lure the gang in. You know, it'll make sense. So capture Sean, let the rest die, and, you know, kill 2 off right now. Yeah, it'll make our life easier, right? So therefore, we'll have less to hunt down next time, right? And then have a bait to lure 1 in. So they've captured Sean, obviously, you know. But this is what I'm saying, like, Nick A30 doesn't think this. He doesn't realise how unique and layered the story is, you know. Because you might think, well, why did they kill other characters but then capture Sean? Because, well, many reasons. You might think, oh, well, maybe, well, obviously because they want to maybe use Sean as bait to lead the gang in, you know. Because maybe they know they'll go after Sean. But anyways, right, but like I was saying, right, if you look at Trelawney, right, and the way he's dressed, right, you can blend him in perfectly with a Pinkerton. I mean, his white, not his suit with the ball-shaped hat, which is a different colour, but his black suit with the top hat. He'll blend right into with Pinkertons, right? So obviously, like how I was saying, how he's always absent. You might see him stick around the camp a few times, but you tend to forget about him because obviously you're off doing loads of different things in the game. But some of the characters, they're always in your face. You know, you always have those characters that are always in your face in the game, so you never forget about them. Trelawney, you tend to forget about him. You know, obviously if you play the game a few times, you'll start to remember him. Obviously, you know, whatever, you know. But what's Trelawney doing behind the scenes? If Dutch, because here's the thing, if you think about it, like I was saying, if Dutch just lets him in that easy, right, and lets Trelawney into the plans that easy, right, when Trelawney leaves, he can relay that information off to the Pinkertons because Dutch trusts him so much. Dutch trusts him so much, right? And there's evidence to back this up that I think Trelawney is also a Pinkerton, because you notice that mission where Trelawney goes missing, right? And they get him. Charles and Arthur go find him, right? The next mission, yeah, because obviously they bring him back to the camp, right? They bring Trelawney back to the camp, right? What happens after that? Pinkerton, right? Agent Milton and Agent Ross comes walking into the camp. Why? Because Trelawney's a Pinkerton. There's evidence to back it up, mate. And Nick K30 wants to say, oh, he's got no story. I hate people who hate on Red Dead Redemption 2, man. It's actually a really good story. It really is. It's a really good fucking game. Honestly, people are just fucking fuck your GTA 6. Yeah, I want a Red Dead 3. Fuck GTA. I fucking hate it. I've always hated GTA.
Basically just heal.
I just can't stand GTA.
Really just looking for a game
Anyways.
where I can express my healing. Oh, bruh. I'm just trying to heal, dude. Minigun. I don't fucking help, bro. Minigun's not what I want to fucking see right now.
Honestly, miniguns are actually really good, honestly, if you think about it, because it's just like, I think there's no cooldown,
It up, bro. I only had to kill
and basically infinite ammo,
health
so it's way too OP, you can just spam it.
to get some health. Oh, yeah.
Because then, therefore, you don't really need, like, don't get me wrong, there is like a spin-up time, so yeah, for like a few seconds, right? That's the only disadvantage to the minigun, is that, obviously guns, some guns, there's like no, like, charge-up time. You can just shoot it right away. With a minigun, yeah, you'll have to, like, get cover somewhere, let it spin up right, and then you can shoot it, you know? That's the only problem about the minigun. There'll be a few seconds where you're not shooting.
And like I know I have aim, so I don't know why I do it. Holy fuck, bro!
Damn.
Bro, people phase through this update. Holy shit! You guys feel that too, though, right? People be phasing through in this fucking update. Yo, what up, Chris? Early stream? Fucking, is this considered early?
What time was it like? Tell us the time.
Oh my god. Sniping is OP now. The no shield shit is OP. That shit's OD.
OD, what the fuck does OD mean?
Ah! Ah! Ow! Ow!
Go on, Tifu, go on. Honestly, Tifu's entertaining. I think, in my opinion, I actually enjoy watching this. So I never liked the SMG neither.
Couldn't have any more mats, dude.
I prefer the silence one. I'm pretty sure the silence one did more damage and was faster as well. There was a time when they had the both, that SMG and the silence one. I always use the silence one.
Oh shit, dude. Some weak ass edit. You know? Some trash weak ass. That guy needs, right? Beautiful. Where's I getting shot from? I think I was getting shot from both directions, but let me find out. It's weird, dude. I have a 10-second delay on and like it just randomly like fucking oh shit. Like that beam me. There's a dude standing behind this guy. I don't know why he's not shooting him. It's kind of confusing though. just like that. He's out of here.
See what I'm saying about how it has a bit of a spin up time? So yeah, for like a second, yeah, you're not shooting. It's powerful,
like
but
he's out of here.
that second's valuable, you know.
Me, pick me. Now I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling real confident. The only thing I'm not feeling confident about is getting sniped in the face. That shit, I'm not ever confident.
Yo, can me and Tifu be friends, please? I think I'll get along with him, not gonna lie.
Okay, time, bro. I'm streaming like this is about as early as you'll see me stream, without it being like actually in the AM.
Yo, I want to catch a trigger fish with Tifu. I don't even know how to fucking fish. You can probably teach me.
Alright, 9 kills later, and I'm feeling confident with my shield and health situation. So
I did it before when I was young, but I mean that's only like one time though, isn't it? So I remember that. I remember who I fished with.
what am I doing? Scrims soon.
I'm not gonna mention names, obviously. You know, you got to keep people private.
Wee! Hi, how are you? My high ground now.
And so many years later they added Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ginger Gunner.
Where do you think you're going, buddy? Just the fucking S back up. Come on, my guy. I don't know who to launch on first. Yay!
There's a knockdown on fortification, mate. There's literally a way that, like, look, fucking make your life easier. Fucking come on, shoot that, yeah, and shoot this piece of shit as well. Fucking shoot that and shoot this. It'll make your life easier, mate. It's not really fortified much at the bottom.
Where did Hombre go?
Fact, I thought I was supposed to be able to save the world, and then this blew up.
Just straight dipped out. He wasn't about any of this shit. There he is. Is that even him? Might not even be him. This might just be a different guy.
If the minigun had no cooldown, yeah, I swear, yeah, that thing would be fucking OP as shit.
JK, mouse one.
It's a good way to like burn on. It's a good way to make people burn on mats, you know, because like they'll be like, they'll probably have no time. Like if you just keep, they'll eventually run out of mats because you know you're fucking like shot the shit out of all the fortifications, you know.
Where'd the other fool go? Now I'm confused. Getting sidetracked, bro. Freaking plane noobs. I got a mess. Huh? Whatever, I got a definite save.
I didn't get my first win until like chapter 2, you know. I never got a chapter. I never got a solo win in chapter 1, like ever. Never ever. Never got a solo win in chapter 1. Never.
Or what?
I recently got a like literally win like the third, fourth game of chapter 7. Got a solo win.
Right now, this shit is OP, bro. I thought they nerfed it, bro. When I read the patch notes, I was like, they nerfed it. Like, this shit's gonna be trash. No, dude. This thing got a buff and a half. Facts.
You know, they land on the plane, bro. Land in the plane with him.
It feels good.
Yo, imagine it had a Japanese flag on that plane. It'd be funny, wouldn't it?
Reliable almost. sounds weird again. Surprise, motherfucker! Bro, when zombies were in the game, everybody had shield. Everyone, bro. You kill a guy, he was just like carrying too much. It was awesome. I miss zombies. There are 3 players left, bro. The zone is small. Like, I'm surprised I don't see anybody. I'm just kind of playing.
Well, I don't really necessarily think they're called zombies. They're more like cube monsters.
Whatever, dude.
Honestly, they turned Fortnite into World War II. I don't think the plane was invented until World War II, you know. Well, I don't think they actually used them in World War One. Don't think, anyways. They used them a lot in World War II, though.
What's good, bitch?
Boost. No, never mind. Whatever.
Oh no.
He's got to probably regen quickly, if he can.
Not ideal situation.
He's got 6 shields, so that's fine, you know, he's got plenty. He's got 4 left, it's not like he's only got 3.
Oh my
So then
God.
he'll probably only have to use 1, you know, or whatever, or 2.
I know exactly what this guy's trying to do. He's just trying to mouse 1. Oh my God, my builds are delayed. I'm scared, dude. Look at this guy, bro. He just keeps trying to get angles. I'm about to launch out.
That'll at least give him a bit more health, you know. 58 health in total. 58.
There's a mech right there.
Now he's only got
This
fucking
guy doesn't spray his AK and hit me.
like fucking 20.
Oh,
Or, I
why is
don't
it
know.
laggy? I don't fucking like this. I'm scared.
23.
Alright, bro. Why did that whole last fight just feel so laggy? All my builds just felt like slop and shit. Thank God I got that off. Yeah, you're mad.
It's a good idea.
All that just felt like yikes, dude. Then hopping off planes now is sketch. Oh, I have no mats. That's terrible. Where's the other guy at? I want this half pot over here. Swanton on a plane is sketch, dude. With the new update, for sure sketch. My audio sounds fucking bugged right now. Why, dude? Why? This guy's like hardcore sweating his tits off. I only
That
have
one scooter song.
46 mats. I need to kill this guy.
It's called Jumping All Over the World.
Take his mats, because I know he's got mats. No, you bots. No, he got sniped. Maybe his loot. Gonna push his loot. This guy's trash too. It's all good.
Obviously, Battle Royale was like obviously like taking like this early version of Battle Royale was from.
Holy shit!
They
Dude,
took the
that-
assets from Save the World and obviously made Battle Royale.
No.
Save the World's not even that bad, you know. It's actually quite fun, but I mean, it's repetitive, like, you know, it's repetitive, but it's fun. I mean, it's a good way to make XP as well. And plus, I actually go and Save the World to level up the Battle Pass sometimes as well.
Alright. You ever been minigun before, dog? What's good? How weak is this guy? Should I pickaxe him? Fuck it, dude. Might as well do it for the memes and shit. Fuck. I don't need more minis. I can't pickaxe this guy.
Keep him on the edge of the storm, man. Because therefore, if he needs to like move, you force him to move through the storm, you know. He'll just take advantage of that.
The guy was just starting to piss me off, so just kill his ass. My audio's bugged again, dude.
But anyways, yeah, Tifu's is a better fucking Fortnite streamer than Ninja, man.
Later.
Okay.
Is his brother? Isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's his brother.
You're alright. Just got nosebleed. You'll be alright. Get in.
Is he alright?
Am I good? Yeah.
What the fuck did he just do? Eat a fish? I think he just fucking went into the ocean and just fucking bit off a bit of a fish and then came back.
I don't know. He's lucky to get knocked the fuck out.
Get him a drink. Yeah, a bit of water or whatever. Yeah. I was gonna say, bit of water to wash off that blood, you know, and like fucking spit it out and shit, you know, like you know, spit it out and shit.
The board from his face. Kind of see it. See the wax is going right there.
See a bit of his lip and shit. I'm just joking. They kind of look alike.
Later.
Bro, who knew Duke Squad? Who knew Duke Squad was Tifu's brother? Or like related or like new Tifu? I used to watch like Duke Squad every now and then. They used to be like, I think they were viral like pretty popular a few years ago. I knew who they were. I didn't know they were fucking. I didn't even know they had any relation towards fucking Tifu. Well, he did. Whatever his name is, I don't know.
Yeah, you're alright.
Name another skin besides Josie.
Renegade Raider.
Name another Pokemon I played.
Honestly, yeah, I don't want to see I don't see what all the hype is about Renegade Raider. It's shit. Fucking, it's an ugly skin. It's a fucking ugly skin. It's a fucking ugly skin, man. It's fucking ugly. Fucking hate it, man. Honestly, I fucking hate Renegade Raider. I fucking hate it. It's right here, look. It's fucking ugly as shit. Some like fucking a post-apocalyptic game, fucking outfit, you know. You'd see people wearing this shit in the apocalypse, you know. Fucking let's just like fucking scrape together whatever fucking resources I can find and make some fucking armor out of it, you know, kind of shit. A bit of barbed wire on a fucking giant shovel of a pickaxe and shit. Pisses me off, I swear. I fucking hate it. It pisses me off. Anyone who uses it pisses me off as well. If you use the skin, yeah, never talk to me ever again. I'm just joking. I fucking hate it though. I fucking hate it. It's ugly as shit. It's like this is what people are hyped about. This fucking skin right here. This piece of shit skin right here. This is what people would fucking fight each other over, you know, like a boxing match and shit. What's this? It's pretty cute.
That guy stinks.
There's so many fake Tifus on chat.
Did he just?
AK-30.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
That guy stinks.
There's so many fake Tifus on chat.
I only play Roblox.
That's ass, bro. Hell nah.
Guys, this might be enough evidence.
Yo.
I mean, it might be. He's the real Tifu. Yo, he's lying, bro. No, check the stream. Check. Bro, it's not lying on the street. I'm telling you, bro. Look at his camera. Look, he's lying. Yes,
Bro,
look.
it's not lying.
Look at his camera.
It's the real Tifu.
That is not Tifu.
Yeah, real.
It's the real Tifu.
How?
though.
How though?
Check his stream. We're gonna find
Yeah,
proof.
check his stream right now. He's not on.
Check Twitch.
Yeah, check Twitch.
I think that Paw Patrol person is lying.
Paw Patrol person.
Bro, I'm lying.
What's something that only the real Tifu would know?
No, the other dude.
Bro, why would you finish
cannot be the OG default. For real.
It is.
Hey, the birthday is really cool. Name another skin besides Jonesy.
Renegade Raider.
Name another pro Fortnite player.
DK30.
Can I ask who's on your shirt?
Oh, it's like my buddy. He's like a TikToker. But he would do like a bunch of pranks in like stores and like department stores and stuff.
I've
And then,
seen him somewhere. I just couldn't remember where.
but then he got arrested. And he's like looking to like face like 8 years in prison.
Yeah. That sucks.
Free my boy Heston.
Can I ask who's on your shirt?
Oh, it's like my buddy. He's like a TikTok. So I got you this gift right here. Listen, dude. You can be to the left and or you can be Alex, a hard-working Gulf of America blue-collar individual. So I got you this gift right here.
What was fucking Jew? Some fucking Jew shit.
There we go. It's right on there. Just custom.
It just stays on like that?
How does it stay on?
So I got you this gift right here.
With Vintage new.
Oh yeah, Ninja was saying that I'm an outdoorsman and then a gamer, not a gamer and then an outdoorsman, he said.
Tifu quit because Turner's a gamer, bro, but he's like a gamer second. I've always said this. He literally is catching fish, deep sea fishing, and then diving them into the ocean and putting them back into the water, right? Where there could be sharks around. Like, that's Turner. That's always been Turner. A psycho first, a gamer second.
That's why I don't stream anymore. And I'm like, fuck, he kinda got my ass. That's pretty true. We should take Ninja, Tim fishing. Maybe not Cloaksy, but Ninja and Tim.
You'll take me fishing, man.
Ninja, Queso, Jelly Roll, and Luke Combs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ninja was saying that I'm an outdoorsman and then a...
Me, bro. Take me fishing.
Guys, shields are low. Get him a big pot. One chip out of the pot.
No, it helps with warmer than a fucking rattlesnake's clam, bro. It helps with the shake.
Yeah, I wonder what slow juice tastes like in real life.
You medic up, fucking 25% health. Let's mock. Filthy towies. Go ahead.
Yo, is this Ukraine? Is this fucking Ukraine? FPV shit. Missed him, man.
To catch it.
Oh.
Did you smoke him? I think he hit it with his hand.
Yeah, we got ourselves a nice gag grouper right here. They're not in season, so we got to give them a nice Florida release. Let's get them back home safe. There's buddies. There's no better way to release a fish right there. Yeah, we got ourselves a nice gag group.
He was in London. Since when yo, out of all the places in the world, he goes to fucking London. He goes to England. What the fuck are you doing in England? Oh, by the way, yeah, look. There's about just a bunch of English people in England. Nah.
Yo, what?
In fact,
I'm so confused.
outside of fucking what's it called, Buckingham Palace, I don't give a shit. I'm Irish. I don't even, you know. I was born in England, but I'm Irish, so I don't fucking care what it's called. Buckingham Palace, I don't even fucking know. Windsor Castle, I don't fucking know. Big Ben, I know that. Everyone knows Big Ben.
Yo, what?
Later.
Okay.
Got it. There's a ton of lionfish too.
Lionfish.
I saw the lionfish.
Why the fuck you lying? That's a fucking lionfish. Looks nothing like a lion, bro. Tell me that's Simba. Nancy Venya. And an Chihuahua. It's ugly as shit, like. No, who am I telling saying that God's creatures are ugly? Nah, sorry, Lord. It's beautiful. It stung you?
There's a ton of lionfish too. We're driving in a hurricane.
He's gonna end up in Wizard of Oz, man. He's gonna get a fucking caught up in that tornado. Yeah, he's gonna get sent off to Wizard of Oz.
Oh God! We're in 15-foot swells. We're on 10 miles from home. We still gotta get in the pass. We'll be all right. Maybe.
Do the default dunk. That's what I'm saying. He's a Fortnite guy.
I don't really know how to do it.
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like.
That's pathetic. That's the real TCU right there.
I'm gonna do this one.
Take that out. I can do that better than he does it.
Oh! Oh my.
It's actually Pennywise's dance.
I don't know, Turner. Oh, the orange justice.
That's the cherry on top.
Justice, my boy, right now.
I mean, it's so cringe.
Trying to get in the field
So
goal.
fucking cringe, man.
Everyone
Anyways.
knows his boat now. It's fucked.
I'm done. Yeah, get off this crap. Tifu's sick though, I'm not gonna lie. Great guy. Just popped up on my For You page one day and I'm like, you know, like since like 3 days ago, yeah, I've been watching Tifu non-stop. It's just entertaining for some reason, don't know why. He's my favourite streamer now. I never really had a favourite Fortnite. Actually, no, Ninja probably. But I think that like Tifu's better now, actually.
Downtown. So check this out.
And by the way, yeah, why the fuck was he in England for? I mean, Ireland's better. I'm not gonna lie, you know. Like, why the out of all the places you go to England, like seriously, fucking England. I want to go to England. Fuck you mean go to England? Fucking go to Australia instead. Scotland, shit. You could have went to Scotland. I would have been fine with it. But he went to fucking England. What the fuck? I want to go to England. Are you crazy?
That tree is clearly 300 years old. Probably 200.
Oh, what's this shit? Being a father to a girl. How does a 3-year-old know how to do makeup? I mean, she's a girl, isn't she? So she would know how to do it. But I'm just saying, like, she looks 8 years old and she knows how to do makeup like a pro.
Babies have when they grow up. They know that their bed is safe.
Who punched him in the eye? Twice.
Good boy. Are you ready for your nap, Stanley?
No.
Aww. What if I read you a really fun story first? We can cuddle up.
Oh, okay.
Even though Stanley's 31, he still hasn't learned how to sleep alone. His girlfriend...
I just know the song, that's all. It was a song on the... not this version, but like a different version. On the radio when I was little.
Evdotny handles pretty much everything for him. To Stanley, life is one big baby mode. He likes acting like a 2-year-old, old enough to grab things, old enough to ask for whatever he wants.
The fuck's he got?
Most 2-year-olds don't use bottles anymore, but Stanley...
Bro, I don't want to know yet. Why the fuck is this woman with him? Why?
is nowhere near...
Is that apple juice? Or is that piss? Well, I hope it's piss. I hope she pissed in the bottle. Like, fuck you. I'm married to a man like you. You know? See, a secret, like, you know, like a fake smile, like. But in her head she's like, yeah, fuck you, man. You know, fuck you. You know, I do not like it. You know, kind of thing.
Giving his up.
It better be
His
piss.
favorite moment of
Flavored piss, bro.
Day is sitting in his chair eating baby food. He never feeds himself. Evdotny has to spoon...
How's he so fat? His name's Vidotny. The fuck? Did his parents just type a bunch of random letters on his birth certificate?
Feed him, and he wiggles around.
Just call him Tony. I'll just call him Tony.
He's sitting in his chair eating baby food. He never feeds himself. Evdotny has...
Evdotny. I'll just call him Tony because Tony. I'll just call him Tony.
to spoon feed him, and he wiggles around whenever he gets excited. She even changes his diapers. Their day is basically a mix of games and baby time, and it makes her feel like she married a toddler. Want to see what happens next? Hit follow.
Why the fuck is she doing it then? No, that woman said. Wait, no. That woman said no. No. Listen. I've just realised something. The woman's married to a man that likes to act like a baby. A man that likes to act like a baby. It makes her feel like she married a toddler. I would not marry, I would not get in a relationship. If a woman was like 23 years old, yeah, but looked like a teenager, I would not. If I was much more grown up, looked much more grown up, like I look like an actual like 23 years old, right? When I'm 23 years old, right? I would not get into a relationship with a woman, right, that looks like a teenager. I understand she's 23 years old, right, but I just think it'll be wrong, don't you think? It'll be wrong for me to get into a relationship with a woman that looks like a teenager, even though she's 23 years old and I'm 23 years old, you know? And I look much more older than her. I don't want to get into a relationship with a woman that's like the exact same age as me, but she still looks like very young, you know? Because a lot of teenagers these days are well, not teenagers, a lot of people these days, right, they look like a teenager, but they're actually like 22 years old, you know? Like me, I'm 20 years old, and I still look like 14, something like, I don't know. But I'm just saying, right, this woman, yeah, she's saying that she's like, I would never get into it, because obviously, you know, it would feel weird, wouldn't it? Be like, I understand she's 23 years old, yeah, but it's like, she looks like a teenager, you know, and I look much more grown up than her, and it's a bit weird, wouldn't it? It'd make you feel like weird and uncomfortable, and the fact that this woman, yeah, is married a man, right, that acts like a fucking baby, and and you know, he lives like that baby lifestyle or whatever, like, it's a bit suspicious to me, you know, don't you think? That's like, the both of them are actually weird. This is some fucking mental shit. Nah, both of them are fucking weird, mate, but I'm not. Think about it, right? Both of those people are fucking weird. They can go fuck themselves. Nah, I'm being serious. She married a man that acts like a baby. That's a bit weird. Cause like I'm saying, I wouldn't marry someone who, even though they're the same age as me, I wouldn't marry them if they look like a teenager, you know, or like get in a relationship with them if they look like a teenager. So why would you get into a relationship with a man that acts like a baby? It's a bit weird, isn't it? This is a bit weird, man. Yeah, it's actually if you think about it, it's actually weird. This is generally so sad, like, what's the point of this?
Her makeup, she does it because she's a girl. So does that mean you do it?
No.
That's right, because you are a
boy.
Amen, okay?
Yeah, good.
Boy that God made you.
Yeah, why not two?
Are a what?
And God doesn't make mistakes, by the way. Yeah, don't slap God in the face and be like, you made me a woman. He doesn't make mistakes. He knows what's best for you, for fuck's sake. He's created the universe. You don't think? Oh my God. Do you really think that fucking, like, you know, like, the creator of the universe, like, he created a universe, yeah, and somehow he fucking messed you up in the womb, you know? Oh, yeah, he created everything else perfectly, yeah, and then he fucking messed you up in the womb. He's like, oh shit, I accidentally made you a woman. Fuck. Whatever. You know? Nah. It's like slapping God in the face and be like, oh, what, you know, he didn't do good enough for me. Of course he did. He did good enough on everything. He did good enough on you.
God, I don't know where Jeffy's at. What's up, nigger?
Mate, honestly, I just want to know, yeah, who watches this shit? Grown men. No, I'm just being serious. Grown men. Grown ass men.
Jeffy! Hey, Daddy, I'm a gangster now. What? Oh my God, I don't know where Jeffy's at. What's up, nigger? Jeffy! Hey, Daddy, I'm a gangster now. What?
Bro, fucking grown ass men. Nah, I'm sorry. This is weird. This is fucking weird. I don't know who watches this shit as well.
Where Jeffy's at? What's up?
Oh, by the way, grown ass man watching some grown ass men play with fucking being racist and playing with fucking teddy bears and shit.
Bitch about the
Weirdos.
kitchen being a mess.
Because you're a stay-at-home mom by choice. That's why I work 50 hours a week. I ask for one simple thing. Keep the kitchen clean, keep the house organized. That's it. And take care of our
do I
kids.
need to bow down?
Bruh.
My life to secure this country's freedom, and its freedom of speech.
Is this AI? I can't tell.
And now you arrest people for words while turning a blind eye to crimes committed by invaders. You are a disgrace to your uniform, and you are an insult to mine.
That's fake. What the fuck? Okay, I did not need to see that.
Brady, look in the camera.
Why you never get your...
Nope. No. Look in the camera. No! You can't have the iPad. No! No!
Bro, what does she do for work? I want to know. Yeah, how is it? How are they living? I mean, it's America, anyways, isn't it? So the houses are fucking like even the smallest houses are mansions, isn't it? So. Brother catches the man who's been beating his little sister. Go on then. Go on. Good man.
Okay, thank you. I'm here to pick up a prescription for Gwyneth McMullen.
McMullen. The fuck you posing for? Like, that makes you look any prettier, you know? Fuck you posing the camera for? Are you a man or a woman?
11/01/1996. Thank you.
Look, I don't give a shit about you posing, mate. Why are you filming yourself, anyways?
69.
What? Because you're a Karen, like fucking Karen Kevin, whatever the fuck you are. Is it a man or a woman? It looks like a man, but
60s. Oh, 70. Thank you.
I wish they'd stop catering to mental illness. Wait, so it's a man? Oh yeah, it's a man, yeah, it's a man. What the fuck are you posing about? You're ugly as shit. Fuck you.
I don't.
Bro, this energy drink's giving me energy spikes so far, honestly. It's actually fucking working.
Everything is usual. Thank
Nitty
you.
Nora. I've heard that saying before. I don't know. I don't want to Google it just in case it's inappropriate.
I don't need any change or anything.
You sure it's 71 cents?
Because I never knew what it meant. Probably like something inappropriate.
I'm fine. Thank you. Happy holidays. Have a great day. Thank you
Oh, for fuck's sake.
so much.
Follow me, nah. I'm following you anywhere, bro. I wouldn't follow you with nah.
So, we're doing a little, showing.
I just want to leave this there. I just want to, you know. Yeah, I don't.
Hell, I guess you can say.
Why she got a fucking ruler, a fucking measuring tape?
Have my measuring tape, and you know what? We're just gonna. We're gonna say, let's give him a little bit, 3.5. That's what these men that are commenting about my chin. It's so huge. It's so big.
Fuck you. Jesus. Honestly, I have to say something really quickly. This man has made me feel peaceful. I mean, I haven't reached my dream life yet, you know. But he's working on it, you know. But at the moment, yeah. I turned 18, 19, 20 years old, right? My anxiety and depression, I got on anxiety and depression tablets. My anxiety and depression went away. You should have seen me when I was a teenager. I don't remember it because it was that long ago, but I know it was like, I would rate it like I hid a lot of it from my family, I did. You know, but I'd rate it like a 7 out of 10. My anxiety and depression as a teenager. This man right here, yeah. I'm at peace, you know. Well, not like true peace, but I mean, I'm happier than I did. I feel like I'm happier. I feel happier than I did at like 14, 15, 16 years old, you know. Just a random fucking wave of anxiety and depression in my early teenage years, and like it was really bad. It was like, I remember it being bad. I mean, I don't know, but this man right here, like, just gets a lot of hate, you know. People hate him, you know. I mean, do they not want to be happy? Do they not want to be happy? I mean, because like that's one thing that some atheists don't realize. I don't understand the fact that like how when someone gets into a situation in their life, right? Like I am, right? Because the only thing I have at the moment is streaming. My internet thing stopped working, right? I have to use an Ethernet cable, so I can still get somewhere with streaming, right? But I'm just saying, if I want to box, I'm gonna have if I'm gonna box, someone calls me out, I'm like, yeah. But the only problem is I don't expect anyone to pay for me. I want to pay for myself. So it's like, it's a lot of stuff that like makes progressing in life much harder. So you get stuck in the same spot. You're trying to progress, but you know, like, it's like when a person gets their life like destroyed. If you're an atheist and you get your life destroyed, and I don't know, you feel like there's no way out, or when you look at your life, there's like no way out, right? I'm just saying, what do atheists think will happen in that situation? Do they think that like, okay, a person's in the very, this non-believer is in the very darkest spot in their life, right? And do they think that their lives will just magically get better, like the universe will magically just, they'll just magically get everything back? So what is that person supposed to do except defeat? Because the atheist would be like, nah, don't accept defeat. I mean, I'm sorry, as an atheist, right? What do you what do you like? I'm being serious. I'm talking about that situation in your life where it's like you have no, like, where the only way to actually like fix your life, or to get out of that situation you're in, right? You know, those people where they're down and out and their life just falls apart, kind of thing, right? And it's like, it's not like they can fix it, you know, like, or whatever, and just get things back on track themselves, kind of thing, right? I'm just saying, what do atheists think will happen? Like, the life will magically get better? Everything will work out in the end? I'm being serious, you know. I've never understood that about atheists. I want to ask an atheist that question, you know, like, do you think that someone's life will just magically work out without God? Seriously. Like, that things will magically work out without God. You know, everything will just be alright, you know. It's just, it's a bunch of shit. It's a bunch of bullcrap. I don't want to, you know. I'm very specific, you know. I don't want to swear in front of Jesus. Sorry, God. You know. It's a bunch of bullcrap, you know. It really is. It's like just, what do atheists expect, you know? And the fact that, right, some of them try to disprove the existence of God. Do you really think that's going to help with some people, right, who are actually struggling in life, whether they think that God is real or not, right? But they don't have like they don't, you know, he's real, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, they can't figure out if he's real, but they you know, they want to believe it, you know, and they don't want to look at anything that says God's not real. They want to like convince themselves, kind of thing, you know, like that he's real, you know, like believing him as much as he can, which he is real, obviously, but believe in him as much as they can, you know, because they're struggling with the faith. Do you really think, as an atheist, right, you debating your trying to disprove the existence of God is going to help someone in life? Like, no. I mean, as an atheist, yeah, if they ruled the world, what would they do? Get rid of Christianity? How can they claim to be a good person? In my opinion, right, you know, atheists say a Christian should shut the fuck up about their beliefs. Nah, atheists should, right? Because realistically, yeah, some people, the Bible and the Word of God is all they have, whether they believe in him or not. The Bible really does help people, you know. So do you really think as an atheist, right, that'll help? Do you think like you trying to disprove the existence of God is going to help people? Nah. You should encourage people to believe in God whether you believe in them or not. As an atheist, you should encourage people to believe in God, if you think about it, because it will help them. You cannot believe in God all you want. When your life falls apart, I'm being serious. Do you think that your life, I'm being fucking serious as an atheist, right? Do you think that like there's a thing in life that not even humans can fix? There's always that one thing that a human can't fix. I'm being serious. As an atheist, right? Do you just accept defeat? Is that what you're going to do? Just accept defeat? Because no one should accept defeat. No one should. You know? That's why it's a load of crap, you know? The atheists even realise that. You know? What do they do in that situation in their life? Did they accept defeat? That's why like, realistically, yeah, there is a God. Because it makes more sense for there to be a higher power than us to be a God. Because the humans are selfish. And what we would do, yeah, is if we were all God, we had the ability to do anything. One man or one woman would make everyone else powerless, work for them for all eternity, right? While they can live up in their high tower or whatever, look down at millions of slaves working and building their empire, kind of thing, you know. As human beings, we'd be very selfish. If we had the power of God, we would take advantage. I mean, we would abuse it. That's why it's better that to have a higher power, you know, someone who's trustworthy like Jesus, because God is trustworthy. You know, that's why it's better to have a higher power. I don't understand why people think we are God. We're not God. If we were God, we would be rich. We would. We've had everything we've ever wanted, right? The people who say, "Oh, humans can do everything, we can do everything," no, we can't. No, we can't. Do you know, it's this exact same in Spider-Man. "Oh, I can save everyone." No, you can't. You can't save everyone. You can save as Spider-Man. You can save as many people as you want, right? But there'll be people, yeah. It's not your fault, but they'll just die, you know, because you're not Spider-Man. You can't do everything, you know. Don't get me wrong, you got webs or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, there'll be people who they'll just naturally die, kind of thing, you know, like. And there's nothing you can do about it as a human, but there is something God can do about it. But I'm just saying, right? I hate those people who say that, "Oh, a human can do everything." No, because if you could do everything right now, yeah, what you would do, yeah, like you would say, "I want $1 million." You click your fingers and it appears right in front of you. You'd be rich. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you could do anything, yeah, you'd be rich. You'd have a mansion. You'd have a car. All the nice shit. Because humanity is not like that. Because only some people have that. If you're saying that humans can do everything, then how come it doesn't happen then? Where, you know? Where's my luxury lifestyle? Where's my dream life? God's gonna give it to me. Yeah? That's why humans can't do everything. Yeah? So I'm just saying it's bullshit, and I don't understand what atheists think will happen in someone's life when they're in the worst spot in their life. You know, they think that, I don't understand, like, the atheists think they'll get naturally better. You know, and evolution, yeah, didn't really disprove the existence of God. Evolution is full of crap as well, because how did evolution disprove the existence of God? Because, like, if someone's going to tell me we evolved from monkeys, right? Alright then, but there are multiple species of monkey. Which one did we evolve from? A gorilla, an ape, a chimpanzee, an orangutan? What monkey did we evolve from? Because there's hundreds out there, right? If we evolved from one species and one species only, I expect that species to be wiped out. Do you know why? Because therefore all of that species will have evolved, and the only evidence that we evolved from monkeys, right, is the ones that died before or died during the evolution process, right? And the bones have been in the ground for how many years or whatever, right? But I assume that maybe those bones would, I don't know, what's it called, like decay after a certain amount of millions of years, right? So they'd probably just turn into dust, right? And if that species of monkey that we evolved from exists today, then that's an inconsistency in evolution. How come some of us evolved but some of us didn't? Was there some monkeys of that species that were more intelligent than some monkeys of their own species, and what was that species more intelligent than other monkey species, you know? Because therefore maybe that monkey species must have been more intelligent than some of their own species and some other species as well, you know? Because therefore that's the way I think about it. Because therefore it would have made more sense for them to evolve, because the brain and their mind would have been more powerful. If we evolve from monkeys, that means we are God, right? And I'll get onto that in a second. But another thing about evolution, yeah, is that how come, not only that, right? If we evolved from one species, right, how come we didn't evolve from all species? Didn't evolve, only one species out of all the species of monkey, only one species evolved, if that was the case. So I don't think we evolved from monkey, and that's why I think God created multiple species of monkey on purpose. That's why God created multiple species, because God doesn't want to give fuel to the fire, right? If God created one species, then people would be like, oh look, there's one species of monkey. Oh wait, no, if God didn't create monkeys at all, or whatever, no, like, it would still be inconsistent, you know, wouldn't it? Monkeys shouldn't exist, really, should it? It would still be inconsistent, right? Even God created one species would still be inconsistent, right? Right, and apparently land animals evolved from fish. Well, there are multiple species of fish, right? How would a fish know that there's land? Because some fish some fish can't like go up close to land because they're too big. Tiny little fish can, obviously. They can like chill on the shores, but they can't fucking go like because the tide goes back and forth. They'd only get washed up on the sand. So how would a fish know that there's land out there? So how could a fish evolve and be like, I'm gonna grow legs and start walking on land, if a fish doesn't know if there's land out there? Because the fish probably thinks that the whole world is an ocean, you know? That's what the fish probably think the whole world is an ocean, right? So if the concept is right, okay, we started walking on two legs and started grabbing things from trees, that's inconsistent as well. Do you know why? Because multiple species of animal walk on two legs. Kangaroos, birds walk on two legs. How come wolves didn't start walking on two legs and grabbing stuff from trees? How come they didn't evolve into humans? So don't bullshit me on the fact that we evolved from monkeys because apparently we started walking on two legs when multiple species walk on two legs. Birds, and they use their beaks, right, to grab berries and grab worms from the ground to eat, and they use their beaks to think about how like dogs do the exact same thing. They use their mouths to you know, obviously they're not hurting their pups, right, but they use their mouth to move their pups from one location to the next, you know? So that's what you have to do. You have to break it down. You can't just say we evolved from monkeys because they're very intelligent. I mean, parrots can speak human. Did we evolve from parrots? No. Just because a parrot can replicate a human's voice doesn't mean that we evolved from parrots. Dogs are very intelligent as well, you know? So did we evolve from dogs? No. Dogs are actually really intelligent. They really are. They're really, really, really intelligent. you know, like I've seen this one video once where like, because obviously dogs use their noses, you know, like they know how to open a bag. I mean, my dog the other day ago, yeah, he used his nose to open a bag. Her nose, sorry. So they know how things work, kind of thing, in a certain sense, you know. So just because monkeys are very human-like doesn't mean that we evolved from monkeys. I mean, there's a lot of inconsistencies, like which is what I've just mentioned. You know, like what species did we evolve from? Like, does that species still exist? If it does still exist, then there's an inconsistency because some of us will have evolved and some of us didn't. And why did only that one species evolve? Because was it more intelligent than the others? I don't know. So realistically, yeah, atheists want to use this whole concept of evolution, right? It didn't disprove shit. It didn't disprove anything. It gave them only more evidence to the. It only gave more evidence to the existence of God. It really did. What did Darwin? Do you know? I think Darwin must have studied, right? He must have mistook. He must have thought he discovered something new, but what he was actually discovering here was adaptation, right? And he mistook that for something new, and he called it evolution. Adaptation is obviously real, but it's not evolution, right? Adaptation is real, right? Offsprings of certain animals and certain human beings, right? For example, a woman gets a virus while she's pregnant or whatever, right? The baby will be immune to that virus, right? Think about the dogs in Chernobyl. So scientists have discovered the dogs in Chernobyl recently, right? Have become immune to what's it called? Cancer. To become immune to cancer, right? So adaptation is real, right? We become that. I wouldn't consider that evolution, right? We just adapt to our environment, you know. We somehow manage to, the human body somehow still manages to survive even in the most, like, I don't know, we still manage to it still manages to survive. Humanity still manages to survive somehow, you know. Like, think about how, like, but this is the thing is, alright, when you've got a bigger body, right, bigger body's obviously keeping a lot of heat, right? When you've got a skinnier body, you'll have to put more clothes on. That's just the way the human body is. That's not evolution. Think about how, like, dogs, when they don't get, the reason why dogs don't get cold is because they have fur. If you were to shave off all the fur, that's the skin is underneath the fur, obviously. Just like our hair, you know? If we shave off our hair, there's skin underneath our hair. You know? That's the same thing with a dog. It's just, the fur is just hair, like our hair on a head, you know? Evolution did not disprove anything, you know what I'm saying? You can just break it down. Just break it down, like, stop being stupid and just break it down, you know? Evolution only further proved the existence of God, I'm just saying, you know? It didn't disprove anything. It actually proves the existence of God. Anyways.
That's my round the box. We have to just move on from the area. There's no offences, just if you just move on from the area.
Right,
just because
okay.
a bit of a crowd's
Is
forming.
it a request?
It is a request.
Okay,
yes.
right. So I'm going to respectfully refuse that request. I'm going to stay here.
Just for the fight.
What was that? Right.
Hey, white people. When was you gonna let us know about golden retrievers, huh? When you gonna let us know about golden retrievers and how great they are, how sweet they are? Y'all gonna let us know? These might be these the sweetest dogs. So sweet, so sweet. This is Zoe, y'all. Look at her. Y'all wasn't gonna tell us? Y'all think all we want is Doberman pinchers and pit bulls? We like golden retrievers too. Look how sweet she is. Her name's Zoe. Look how sweet she is. Y'all wanna go tell us? I mean, you guys, look at this.
Have you been here before?
Yeah.
Sir, you need to leave. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Call 911.
I had that car in Forza Horizon once. Back rooms. Honestly, we all dreamed about this when I was a kid, bro. I had a dream like of this when I was a kid, you know. I swear I did. There's like a local like swimming swim center near me. Yeah, I had a dream. It was like had like multiple stories and it had like different like pool areas inside of it, you know. But it doesn't. I don't think it has multiple stories. It's just a very big open place, you know. Obviously, it's like I don't think it I don't know if it has a second story. I don't know. But yeah, there's a local swimming centre near me, and I had a dream once. It was like there was like multiple different like what's it called, like swimming centres in it, you know. Is that Statue of Liberty? What the fuck? Fuck Statue of Liberty doing in the water? My grandpa at 90 years old did 20 push-ups. Hear them. Italian.
He's gonna do 10 what?
See, I told you Italians were Irish.
Oh.
Are they Italian? I don't know.
Hey, go, Grandpa, go. Gampa.
Gampa. It's Grandpa, man. Yo, teach your grandson how to say Grandpa.
9.
Wow.
Like Bobby.
9 years old, he can still do push-ups. Damn. The guy's Sylvester Stallone. What's this about, bro? A rapist versus a man. Chase him more. Please, Chase, do me a favour, knock him out, yeah? Actually, knock him out. I'm being serious, knock Andrew Tate out.
You're 5 years old.
I
Is
know.
that correct?
Yes.
Good. So, I've decided to personally call you because I've heard that you've been a bit of a naughty.
Is that Daddy Pig? It sounds like Daddy Pig, don't you think?
Girl, since you were not behaving.
Not behaving.
I'm afraid that means I've had to put your name on my naughty list. The elves and I are not impressed. My elves have told me that
Why is Norway trending? I mean, I'm not surprised. Actually, it's a good thing. Good. Because it's better than England be trending, you know.
I promise you I'll behave good.
Daddy Pig, man. Daddy Pig, bro.
But I really have to get going. Remember,
Bye.
it's very important to behave well. All year
I'll behave well. I'll behave well.
forward to calling you again soon.
I'll behave well.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I'll behave well. I'll behave well. Bye.
Correctly.
Yo, why does it sound like Daddy Pig? Why is no one mentioning it? Yo, I hate when that happens, man. You know, where it sounds like where someone think like where someone looks like someone or whatever, and no one mentions anything about it. You know, like there's like no mention towards it. Like for fuck's sake, it pisses me off. No, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with being gay. I don't think it's like demonic. I don't know. I've got a problem with transgender though, and fucking they them. Like, you know, but I mean, gay, lesbian, gay, bisexuals, it's fine.
Hope you find the truth. I'm exposing these demons that try to hide in you. Pride stands for the land of the pigs, where they like to be trans and start playing with some kids. That bathroom's for girls, so we can't let you in. Steve, you ain't fooling no one. You're just a man in a wig. You're not gay, more like insane.
To severely injure you, Andrew.
I am the guy that's coming to put you away for good.
Just do it, yeah. Do it.
Although I am going to beat you.
Do it.
From the bottom of my heart.
Really? This guy thinks, you know, I fucking swear, I hate people like that, man. I hate people like that. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you because I can predict the future. I can predict the future, so I can. Did bro get in a time machine with fucking Marty McFly? You know, did Marty McFly be like you know, like that one scene in Back to the Future where he's like dresses up in that hazmat suit and he's like visits his father. I'm Darth Vader. You know, it's like I'm Darth Vader. Come in a time machine with me, kind of thing. Like you'll win a fight in the future. I'm gonna beat you. You might fucking lose, mate. You can't predict the future. You fucking cunt. I hope Chase beats the shit out of him.
All bullshit aside, all bravado aside, even though you
Avocado,
just
all
a man
avocado
with 4
aside.
children with brain damage, I genuinely,
What?
from the bottom of my heart, hope you get up. A man with 4 children with brain damage, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, all bullshit aside, all bravado aside, even though you just threatened a man with 4 children with brain damage, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, hope you get up and you're in perfectly good health. That's what I hope.
I hope you wake up in a hospital.
Well, that's the difference.
Yo, why does Chase look like an alien? You know, don't you think it looks like an alien?
Difference in our characters, and we're going to see
Those glasses make him look like an alien.
which one God rewards.
Well, we don't want to talk about character.
Well, God doesn't have a favorite, so I mean, don't make it act like as if like God has a favorite. You know, like where He favors Andrew or Chase more than the other. You know, God's gonna bless everybody for fuck's sake. God's not gonna choose sides. You know, who will God reward? I mean, the fuck you on about how like, oh, God fucking rejects Chase and then fucking treasures Andrew. No, realistically, yeah, I think that it would make more sense for God to actually reward Chase than Andrew, because Andrew preaches getting rich, you know, preaching all the wrong things, don't you think? Don't know why Andrew has the fucking mentality thinking that God will be on his side. I mean, God will be on both of their sides, you know. I'll never pray for God to win a match. You know, if He wants me to win, that's fine. If I lose, I mean, why should I fucking complain? It's up to God, but I mean, don't involve God into your fucking boxing shit, you know? Like, oh, I just use God for a fucking win unless you have to for whatever reason, I don't know. You know, like, at the end of the day, it's just like a win, you know, like, what? Why not win, right? Get into heaven, you know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate win, isn't it? Get into heaven is the ultimate win, you know? Stop wasting your time trying to win a fucking boxing match when you should be winning trying to get to heaven, you know? Yeah, you won against temptation, you know? You fucking won. You won against temptation, you know? You won against evil, you know? Kind of thing. You rebuked evil spirits in the name of Jesus, kind of thing, you know? So Andrew needs to shut the fuck up. The guy who preaches getting rich. He doesn't preach the gospel whatsoever, as far as I'm aware. Tristan does. I think he has a few times. Andrew, yeah, preaching all the wrong shit. God never preached get rich. Jesus, sorry, never preached get rich. He never did that. Jesus preached a completely different message. So what the fuck you want about how, like, don't involve God into this, man? Yeah, because you know how that will make Chase feel like. What? So does God not love me? So God made Andrew win, you know? Because you don't realize the effects of that, and Chase shouldn't have to go through that. But do you know the domino effect that will have on Chase? Because he might be like, well, God made Andrew Tate win, so what? God doesn't care about me, so why should I care about God or bother about God? You know, He doesn't give a shit about me. No, you don't fucking ruin that opportunity of Chase like having a relationship with the Lord. You know, that's why like for fuck's sake, like it's gonna have a negative effect on him. You know, don't bring God into your shit. You know, for fuck's sake. Talking about how, like, mate, honestly, Andrew Tate, yeah, owns a fucking webcam business, right? That's a sin, because he's feeding on people's lust. You know, he's making money off of men lusting over a woman, and that's evil. You know, he's only adding more flames to the fire. You know, if you get what I'm saying. He's only adding more like flames to the fire. He's encouraging, like, him owning a webcam business is encouraging man to give into sin. That's why it's evil. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's evil. He's encouraged a man to give into sin. So yeah, they're making money off pornography. Why do you need to make money off pornography? God will provide.
Tonight, buddy. Let's just be honest.
See, I don't mind what my child does, yeah, for a job, whether it's video games, right? But as long as it's not crime or pornography or anything bad, you know. Besides, my child wouldn't need to resort to them because I'm his father. You know? So like, why? So, you know what I'm saying?
Be honest about that. Your ex-girlfriend is literally in my DMs.
This new generation of people don't understand the lines. Karma is real. Wishing genuine harm.
Karma is real, really. Karma. This guy believes in fucking spirituality and shit. You got it all wrong, mate.
On people or insulting people's coaches or doing these terribly heinous
Your coach
things,
is a fat ass.
you end up paying the price, and we're gonna see on the night.
Fraud.
I promise you, continue to disrespect me. Unfortunately for you, you're not gonna have a career after me.
I'm the heavyweight champion.
Oh really? How does he know? Yeah, stop predicting the future. Yeah, stop thinking you're God. You think that's blasphemy again? Blasphemy, you know? He thinks he's God. That's fucking blasphemy.
I do what I want. You do what I say.
That's blasphemy, man. Look at his evil smile. Fucking evil smile. Look at his evil smile.
Have a career after me.
I'm the heavyweight champion. I do what I want. You do what I say.
That's an evil smile. Look at that, mate. That's a fucking nah. Look at that. Nah, look at that, man. Nah, look at that evil, bro. What the fuck? Nah, there's no way that someone naturally just. I mean, I don't know. Look at that evil fucking smile. That evil smile, bro. That evil laughing smile. You know, that's not, bro. That's not natural.
I'm the heavyweight champion. I do what I want. You do what I say.